Hello, I'm Dan Dimitrescu. I'm a lead designer on Silent Hunter 5 from Ubisoft Romania. Silent Hunter 5 is a U-boat simulation. It's taking place in World War II. Actually, it's centered on the Battle of the Atlantic, and that means it's German U-boats against British and American ships for most of the time. Well, the first thing you'll notice from the start is that it's a full FPS camera, so you're actually moving freely through the submarine from the forward torpedo room to the rear engine room. In the previous games, if you remember, it was just 2 rooms where you stayed in a fixed camera position. Now it's more natural. You move around like you wish you would move, right? Also, the interaction with the crew, it's much more direct. You use them for certain very specific jobs, like asking them to do special maneuvers, or they have special abilities which are useful for you. And on the other hand, there's an RPG, a very RPG-like, kind of in-depth side to upgrading your crew. So it's no longer just a mechanical simulation. The crew is much more important. We're actually shaping the history into a number of 10 campaigns, which take the player through the story of World War II. One of them is the Arctic convoys, going against the convoys which are supplying Mother Russia from Iceland. And this is very important. It may actually influence, the way the war is fought on the Eastern Front. And one other campaign, for example, actually takes place here, outside New York. It's Operation Drumbeat, the first attack that the U-boats did against American shipping when America entered the war, right? So we feel each of them is really different. It has its own specific in the kind of enemies you encounter, like enemy ships, the objectives that you have to accomplish, the strategic specific of the campaign. This goes without saying that we also improve the simulation side, because it's very important. At the heart, we're a very hardcore, very detailed simulation, which we're just trying to make understandable for the normal public, right? So you can actually play the game without reading 10 books on German U-boats. The last part, of course, is the dynamic campaign, which we feel it's for the first time we can, put it on paper like this is really dynamic, this is really about teaching history. If you do, for example, sink a particular ship in a historical scenario, this will change the way the war actually took place.
Okay, so March
2010.
All right, cool, on PCs and iPhone version as well?
Yes, I'm not up to date on the release date, but there is an iPhone version.
Okay, cool, thank you very much.
Thank you.